Mobile devices are increasingly becoming the access point to a wide range of applications. What we're seeing right now is end users are bringing their own personal devices into work, and they want to actually access corporate information.
Originally, we saw really you want to bring this device into work and use it, well, then we're going to have complete control over what's on that device, including all of the personal applications and personal content. Corporations are concerned about their liability when it comes to personal data on the device and having access to that. So we've seen a pretty significant shift to more of a BYOD where bring your own device, but we'll manage just our part of the device, and a focus on access management and application management.
Mobility is really all about convenience, right? You can use it anywhere, anytime. And my vision is that security doesn't have to be inconvenient. It has to be so natural. It is something invisible and always there, but it actually does not really hurt the productivity.
And so what Samsung is doing with Samsung Knox brings the ability to actually separate work and play by having this container technology where you can have your work applications, your work data, and you don't have to worry about personal information leaking in or vice versa.
It's almost like a phone within a phone, if you will. It really allows end users to feel more confident that there isn't somebody looking over their shoulder on their personal life. And for IT administrators, they can feel confident to be protected against legal concerns around invasion of privacy or employment decisions based on personal information. And so the container really solves that by giving the IT administration a piece of the device that's dedicated for them, that they can manage, that they can feel confident in wiping, doing whatever they want to without feeling like they've infringed on the personal space that the user has on that device.
And what Centrify adds is key technology that can provide management of the actual underlying device itself, while also providing identity management to ensure that end users have single-click access to all the apps they need.
Zero Sign-On is our proprietary implementation of authentication authorization in the mobile environment. Nobody wants to be typing in these complex Active Directory passwords to get access to their applications again and again. Once you've enrolled your device, we've deployed an identity certificate to that environment, and there's no need to provide that initial password to get access to your applications. It's all based on your identity on the device.
If you have to authenticate every time you use services, that's a lot of inconvenience. And this partnership between the Samsung and Centrify really solves that heart of that problem.
The enterprise mobility management solution that we're bringing to the market supports a wide variety of devices. Any Android of your choosing. It'll include iOS devices. There's this particular focus on the increased security capabilities and container abilities within the Samsung Knox devices. And moving forward, it's going to continue to support all Samsung devices and be generically supported on Android and iOS.
Samsung and Centrify are delivering this mobile device management and identity access management as a cloud-based service. We realize that a lot of IT organizations, they want this identity management, but they don't want to have to deploy a lot of hardware and software on-premise. So having a cloud-based service not only reduces the total cost of ownership of providing manageability and security of the devices and users, but also provides a lot more flexibility and speed of deployment in terms of setting this up.
The fact that we're deployed as a cloud service allows us to very efficiently roll out upgrades to our customers. We have a no downtime policy for upgrades. They're done as rolling upgrades to our customers where you shouldn't experience any downtime as we roll out new features.
Most enterprise IT organizations today have a technology called Active Directory. It's part and parcel of the Windows platform, and that's where all their usernames and passwords are stored.
So we're able to leverage that deployment and build on top of it and ensure that the mobile device management and identity and access management is tied into the existing Active Directory infrastructure.
And what Centrify and Samsung provide is the ability to actually broker or provide a cloud gateway into an on-premise Active Directory in a secure manner to be able to leverage that identity store and use Active Directory as the means to actually apply policy to those devices.
So the life cycle of that user as they move throughout the organization, either as they start into a company or as they're retired or let go of, it's tied in with their certificate management solution, allows us to tie in a certificate-based Wi-Fi, VPN, and email access, and ensure that access to applications is all tied into the life cycle of that user. Also, it allows you to not have to duplicate your user database. It's based on something most corporations already have in place.
The ability to leverage an existing infrastructure with the Centrify and Samsung solution is a huge win for organizations that have already invested in that infrastructure.
Knox Enterprise Mobility Management includes a self-service user portal which allows users to really take care of a lot of the day-to-day management activities without the need to call support or call the IT staff to actually get engaged. If they feel they've lost their device, they can get onto the self-service portal and basically lock that device themselves and ensure that in case it is stolen or lost, that it cannot be accessed. And not just protecting a device that's potentially been lost or stolen, but adding devices. You can just go onto the user portal and click Add Device, and it'll take you right to a QR code you can scan or to the application that you'll need to deploy to that both within the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store to get that device enrolled. The Samsung Knox Enterprise Mobility Management Solution is really that. It's a complete solution to an enterprise mobility management product without the need to integrate a whole bunch of third-party tools. And there are a lot of great benefits to the IT administration, to the corporation that's using that. Number one is just procurement, right? They don't have a whole bunch of different vendors they need to work with. There's one company they deal with and one set of process they go through. This means that the IT administrator doesn't have to jump between consoles. He's got one place to go. And in fact, in a lot of cases, if they want it to be, it's the one place they've been going to for many years to manage their corporate environment. There's no jumping between one solution for mobile application management, a different solution for device security. It's all one interface for actually managing your entire mobile workforce deployment.
So if you look at the core strength of what Samsung provides and what Centrify provides, it's a great combined solution for not only end users, but for IT organizations as well.